bring up a much shorter time frame on oil to see how oil will react to the news. And let's also in the meantime review where S&P 500 is to the downside. You saw the power of this level on oil daily chart, correct? You saw how critical this level is. This is where trend decides, shall the trend remain minor or shall it become major? As you could see very clearly to the upside on daily chart, oil had not been able to break through, but currently in pretty powerful pullback wave 2 mode as expected. No trend goes on forever, so therefore it's incredibly critical at this moment if this pullback will be substantial or if it's a fluff and the collapse will continue. After today, I will give the projections for the rest of the structure on daily chart, and we'll discuss that in detail in Alpha Wave Traders Club today after we're done with trading. So I'm monitoring this level of support very carefully, as I know better that decision point 1 is the end of the minor trend. This is a level we never ever enter into. This is a level we monitor for reversals. As you could see, this is where ES had struggled and this is where ES pulled back from, and that's precisely the reason why they did not take any trades, because those who trade Alpha Wave Trader method know that entering into this support level is not a clever trading. And let's rehash the trade I took yesterday before I closed the trading room, long on 21 range from 107.12. This is where my trade had ended overnight, running up for more than 70 ticks. On that note, let's bring up the news release as oil coming out in 1 minute. If you're a prudent trader, you always have an instant news source. It's absolutely essential that you have this if you are serious about trading. So there we go, trade the news. Oil expectations are minus 1.5. So let's monitor how price will behave, as we know that these formations will be incredibly volatile. Once again reminding you that if you're trading oil, as we witnessed 1 second formation, you are already an accomplished trader. So here it is, the trade that I took at the market close, at the trading room close yesterday, as expected, staged very powerful reversal because trade had reached danger zone. And for all the reasons, my guiding light 1 hour is collapsing with vengeance, continuing, because there we go. News came out showing us that oil minus 220 versus minus 1.5 ME. 30-minute chart reaching decision point 1, showing you that it doesn't matter what we trade. Is it Forex daily? Is it AS30? Or is it oil 21s that I had shown you prior that had reached danger zone levels? Or is it oil 8? Is this clear? Just a confirmation that Alpha Wave Trader method works across all time frames. And I always wonder, God works in mysterious ways. As you know, years ago I had been trading Forex. And when I decided that I spend enough time in front of the computer, I completely converted to futures only. And right now I'm looking at Jim Green, I'm like, God speaks in mysterious ways. As to see Jim doing so amazingly well on Forex daily had been just absolutely marvelous. Marvelous. Reminding me of even incredibly international community we have in futures. We are currently in 30 different countries. And as you know that I'm incredibly fascinated by the world, different countries, and it's highly possible because of how magnificent our student Jim G performing in Forex, that we're going to be seriously looking at continuing expanding into Forex and equities, as we had been doing in Alpha Wave Traders Club. So let's go. We know you can break decision point 1. Once again reminding you, it's the most critical level in the market structure, correct? So when you monitored short formations collapse on ES to the downside, if you trade with indicators, will they show you where the end of the minor trend is? Please tell me. Will they show you that this is very powerful reversal area? Will they show you everything that you watched on oil, as this collapse on oil had been completely expected because oil had reached danger zone levels? Know the levels, know what not to enter into, know where to expect reversals, know where the end of the minor trend is. Watch for the feels. And don't blame a fellow trader if you didn't get one. Change a broker to get a better feel. Adjusting my trail on ES to 1678.75. We are not out of the woods yet. As I spelled out, it's incredibly aggressive trade. So there goes ES. So what am I monitoring on ES as my next target? I know better to know that I would expect a fill on ES at 1682.50. That level is very critical on ES. I am expecting a pullback at that level. That's how price moves. Back and forth, back and forth. This dance keeps repeating itself time and time again. So yes, forgive me as I'm not concentrating on oil because we had very few trades on ES this week, because ES had given us nothing. So far it's only third trade on ES this week. On oil we had 11 trades, 2 negative. If you know how to trade pure price, you know what not to enter into and where to enter reversals from. Clear? Why oh why have I been so bearish on Apple? Because Apple reached danger zone as expected. Who in the world cares about news release? News release means nothing unless it's the event potentially that can become worse we witnessed in our wave class on Friday. This is a reminder, when price is in the danger zone, just like you witnessed today on oil when oil collapsed prior to the news, expect at least opposite trend correction. Today is incredibly critical day on oil. We may be shorting oil in Alpha Wave Traders Club. We'll talk about it at the close of the trading day today. ES is still struggling as expected at 1682.25, my second target. Yes, love rainbows. I'll show you a rainbow. So there we go. Here's Apple daily chart. So when price reaches danger zone, that's precisely why I named this level danger zone. It's very clear that price is due for opposite trend correction or opposite trend reversal. Currently we are monitoring the structure, potentially entering short. We're witnessing that price collapsed prior to the news release, as completely expected, because danger zone had been reached, just like we witnessed on Apple daily. And what are we witnessing here? We're witnessing that because we don't have enough oil supply, price will potentially blast through these levels and rally will continue. And this is where spectacular rally had reversed from, as expected. Okie dokie, here's the price, decision point 2. Will we get a meaningful pullback finally, as it is due? That's the reason why I'm not adjusting my stuff very carefully. Clear? Alright, so danger zone when price comes close to the danger zone, I'm adjusting my stop to break even, because you're witnessing time and time again what danger zone means, correct? And you know from the experiences of knowing ES as you're a knowledgeable and intelligent trader, that you're watching for the fill a couple of ticks prior. Again, my stop at break even, 90% of my position is out. Only those who trading 9 lots or more are still in this trade. The danger had been reached. What will the price do at this level? We're expecting a pullback. We're expecting two things, either bearish correction or bearish reversal. So if you remain conservative, you start incredibly small, you exercise extreme patience, and you completely respect the fact that you will have very, very few trades on ES compared to oil. If you're trading oil, you have to keep your trigger happiness under control, as our brain designed to overtrade. You are not in danger on that on ES. On ES, you will have incredibly itchy fingers because ES has very, very minor formations, 10, 20, 30 times less than oil. But when ES goes, it goes, and when your account grows, it ain't boring. Danger on ES 30 minutes is exactly the same formula as danger on oil 1 hour. Know where these levels are. Know where not to acquire. Trend position in. So here's Amazon Daily, just to highlight the similarity between the ES 30-minute trade versus Amazon Daily trade. That's what happens when price reaches danger zone. Price is clearly due for a pullback, massive one. So if you do not know where danger zone levels are, if you're entering trend position at this level, ouch. Will indicators tell you so on any instrument in any time frame? I've never seen one. Pure price does tell you far in advance where these levels are. Again, I expect a pullback on ES at any moment. ES had been sitting at this level for the last 20 minutes. S&P had been sitting at the danger zone levels for 3 days. Formula remains the same. Doesn't matter what I trade. This chart on Euro Daily, as we're sitting bored out of our minds, because S&P 500 future is not doing anything at this time, so we're reviewing various charts. So this is the importance of decision point 1 on Euro Daily. This is where trend had been dancing for how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Took 5 days for Euro to break through this level. And once again reminding you, danger zone is the end of major trend. This is exactly where Euro had staged massive reversal, and this is exactly where S&P 500 future is sitting pretty, doing absolutely nothing. Moving my trail even closer, 1682. So currently we're just simply monitoring for the pullback. As you could see, there it is, the brick wall. A reversal is here, reminding you where ultimate destination of my trade is, and precisely why it's named danger zone level. So guys, we are off to Alpha Wave Traders Club for our daily review, and once again reminder, my trail on ES at 1682, price had reached danger zone, which two things happened, either a correction or major trend reversal. Reminding you, if you know where these very, very critical levels of reversal are, you know where to enter and you know what not to enter into. Adjusting my trail on ES to 1682 and a quarter, and we'll review that trade tomorrow, just like we reviewed oil 21 range that also reached danger zone, showing you very, very clearly that it doesn't matter what instrument or what time frame. Have a fantastic afternoon. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.